اكتشفوا مدن كانت مي مكشوفة، تحملوا مشاق محجة. نعم. ومن العصر الحجري والعصر الصوان وهم كشفوه، ولقيوا خوارط في جبل عمود، ولقيوا مدن في رابغ وفي حفير وفي الصوان وفي بطن الغول وفي بالحار. هذا المحجات هم اللي جوه وعملوا طبعا انها كويس. والاكتشاف اللي اكتشفوه، نعم السواح مشتاقين له اللي يجوا من برا، ان هذا اكتشاف جديد واحنا شاكرين لهم.
Thousands of years. Area of Wadi Rum, because what has emerged from here proves that the Near East is truly the cultural umbilicus of all of mankind. What has until recently been seen simply as a land of information, probably a lifetime commitment is not enough. Certainly not during my lifetime will we know everything about this place, he admits. After decades of hard work, we still don't know exactly where these people came from. All we know is to gather their small treasures.
Una cosa veramente importante.
This museum is very important because for the first time the Bedouins have accomplished something they really had dreamt of doing for a long time but were unable to do because they didn't know how to coordinate their interests. The museum exhibits traditional objects of Bedouin culture and objects that come from the desert, stones. Here we have a container for camel milk. Here we have stones that may be millions of years old. The choice is rather random, but in any case, these stones are very interesting, both from a geological and cultural point of view. The objects kept in the museum provide but a pale idea of the immense collection of rock paintings and objects that can be found in the desert. The house is completely full, Professor Bozzati tells us, but maybe the time for the construction of a modern and rational... The contacts with the local authorities follow the traditional ritual that ceremoniously prolongs all encounters infinitely. The declaration of friendship we receive from a small village in the Jordanian desert amazes us. The declaration of friendship is not only dedicated to us, the film troupe, but also to the highest authority. The Wadi Rum plateau is 800 meters above sea level. It lies in the southernmost part of the Jordanian desert, which is clustered by the superb Jebel range of mountains of red granite. An extraordinary landscape where the wide expanse of sand is broken by isolated peaks, by rocky spurs that suddenly branch off. Such whelming greatness dwarfed us, stripped us of the cloak of laughter in which we had ridden over the jocund flats, Colonel Lawrence wrote last century. There was quite a commotion inside and outside that big white house that clear November morning. Our last day at Wadi Rum was also the missions. The Sheikh's farewell is part of the local tradition. But his being there that morning had a special meaning for the professor. Because it was not the visit of just any person, it was the homage paid by the son of Gilal Sudan, the old sheikh known in the region as Abu Qayyad. The journey we took in the four-wheel drive was rather complicated. The road was bad with a lot of ups and downs in the first part of our trip, while the last few kilometers were flat and monotonous, as if we had to drive along a beach by the sea. It's not too far away, Professor Borsati assured us. We're almost there, and we won't take long. The DC cemetery is barren, more than even the desert. Nothing in particular distinguishes one tomb from another. Tombs that are scattered about without an apparent order. In the silence, there was only time for one salute, a last salute that Professor Borsati could make. And it could be for no one else but his old friend, Abu Qayyad.
Qui, sotto queste pietre, sotto questa sabbia, riposa il mio amico...
Here, under these stones, rests my friend Julay Abu Qayyad, Sheikh of the Azzawaida. He was one of the greatest things that happened in my life. When he died, I felt that the span of my life had ended, or that my life was ebbing away. But then his memory helped me through my problems and accompanied my thoughts